Good evening, Emily. Did you finish your work safely today? Hello, Ruth. What's up? Sorry for the sudden message. Actually, I have something important to tell you. Really? What's going on? Well, I have a new boyfriend. Seriously? I didn't know that. That's great. Congratulations. When did you meet him? We only started dating recently. I've been in love with him for quite a while. Finally, I feel happy. I see. You should have told me. I wanted to discuss that with you. Sorry, I just couldn't talk to you about it. What? Why? You can count on me. No, I can't. You'll definitely get angry. Why would I? It's an important matter for you. I wonder what kind of person he is. Well, it's a little hard to say. You know him well. Who is it? Just tell me, okay? I'm curious. Come on, Ruth. It's Adrian. Adrian? Do you mean... You're not dating my boyfriend, are you? It's just a coincidence that your boyfriend has the same name, right? Stop kidding. I'm not kidding. He's your boyfriend, Adrian. Or, to be more precise, he used to be your boyfriend. What? Are you joking? I don't know anything about that. Are you saying that you stole my boyfriend? I'm sorry, but it's not a lie or a joke. It's just how people feel, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm really sorry, I just couldn't tell you. Could you explain to me? I just did that, didn't I? Do you understand what I was trying to tell you? Wait a minute. You said you're dating him, right? And that was before you confessed to me that you love him? That's like saying you're cheating with him. This is too much to bear. I told you, it's a matter of how people feel, so it can't be helped. I think Adrian loves us both. What? I can't believe it. But you don't want Adrian to date both of us, right? We need to solve this problem for our own sake. So, could you break up with him? Hold on a sec. Why should I break up with Adrian? You're the one he was cheating with. Shouldn't you be the one to leave? Because now is the best time for us. We're finally dating each other. Adrian told me that both of you have been together for a long time, and he's bored of you. Since that's the case, I think you should just break up with him and find someone new. Give it up already. That's what he told you? I'm so stunned. Seems that you've crossed the line. How can you steal your friend's boyfriend and be so calm about it? Unbelievable. Have you been planning this all along? Of course I didn't mean it at first. I'm not that kind of a jerk. In fact, it was Adrian who told me that he liked me. That means I was more attractive than you. Adrian approached you? I can't believe it. Even if that story were true, he's my boyfriend. Normally, you're supposed to say no, aren't you? Or maybe you could ask me for some advice at that point? There's no way I could do that. Because Adrian is such a sweet and cool guy. I wanted to date him too. Whenever the three of us go out together, I was so envious when I saw you and Adrian were so friendly with each other. I always wished I had a boyfriend like him. At last, my dream has come true. No, you just stole someone's boyfriend. Isn't that crazy? Why didn't you find yourself a boyfriend instead? You didn't have to go out of your way to get someone else's boyfriend. I'm sorry. I fell in love with Adrian. We're already dating each other. Besides, Adrian and I have no intention of breaking up. So there's no other way but for you to back out. Isn't that a little too selfish? Why do you have to make such a decision on your own? Looks like you can't calm yourself down. I know it can't be helped. So I thought I should just tell you what to do. It's none of your business. I'll think about it myself from now on. I'll talk to Adrian too. You can do whatever you want, but I don't think there's any point in talking to Adrian. Because he's crazy about me, you know? I hope you don't do anything that could affect my love life. I know you are a kind woman, so I trust you. How can you say that after messing around with other people's boyfriend? You're just like a thief. I don't think talking to you will solve the problem. I don't want to deal with you ever again. Also, please don't talk to me at work. If that's what you want, I don't mind at all. I have other friends, but I can only have one boyfriend. I was filled with anger. I couldn't believe that my friend has taken my boyfriend away from me. And there was no way that they were already dating each other. I had never imagined it at all. I wanted to ask Adrian, but I was sure that no matter how much I asked him, he would take the same attitude as Ruth. In the end, I have lost the will to talk to him. I felt it would be a waste of time to get involved with the unfaithful man any further, so I decided to fade away from him. Long time no see, Emily. We've been seeing each other at work anyway. Is that you, Ruth? What do you want? I'm so relieved to hear from you. Looks like you didn't block me. I don't care about you and Adrian anymore. Blocking both of you won't make any difference. You're so kind to say that. Actually, I have an announcement for you today. What is it this time? We're getting married at last. I see. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. You don't seem too surprised, do you? What an unexpected reaction. You looked so happy at our workplace. Of course, I could imagine what you were up to. I'm not that dull. Is that true? I'm sure that I'm just too happy. I didn't expect you to sense that. So, why are you texting me? I don't need any announcement. Oh, don't say that. You are Adrian's ex-girlfriend. I just thought it would be polite to tell you about our marriage. You just wanted to show off how happy you are. It's so obvious. Looks like you found out about that. But I feel bad about what I did to you. I'm sorry. But we're getting married after 6 months dating. I guess Adrian and I were meant to be together. I guess so. That's great. You're really frustrated. But you're holding back, right? I'm not frustrated. I told you, I don't care about the two of you. So what else do you want from me? Don't act tough. If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't be able to recover in just 6 months. If you feel that way, why are you going out of your way to text me like this? Both of you should just get married quietly. You're such a cruel woman. Please don't be upset. I was just wondering how you would react. I don't have time to deal with you. That's too bad. Well, it was fun to see how frustrated you are. I had a good time, so I don't care anymore. I'm not frustrated. Don't get me wrong. You're so stubborn. Why don't you just be honest and admit it? That's why Adrian dumped you. It's none of your business. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. Besides, I'm not trying to be tough, because I have no reason to do that. Why are you being so persistent? You're such a pathetic woman, Emily. I don't think so. Anyway, I have a fiancé too. What? Fiancé? That's right. You're lying. It's true. I haven't heard that story. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Why should I tell you? I don't want to ruin my happiness ever again. What's the matter with you? How can you have a fiancé in just 6 months? It's possible. I'm surprised at that too, you know. I wonder what kind of nerd who fell in love with you. Geez, that's rude. It's Christopher. Christopher? The company's most talented worker? That's right. I can't believe it. How can a woman like you go out with someone as charming as Christopher? I didn't know he had such a bad taste in women. You're so rude. I'm a human being too, so when I found out that Adrian was cheating on me, I was shocked to a certain extent. I made a lot of small mistakes at work too. It was Christopher who took care of me. I don't trust you. You planned all of this, didn't you? You're a nasty woman, pretending to be weak to get close to Christopher. Don't you dare insult me like that. It's not like I approached him. You have no right to call me a nasty woman. You were the one who stole my boyfriend away from me, Ruth. Shut up! You knew I liked Christopher, didn't you? Oh, come to think of it, I remember that you were saying how awesome he is to me for a while. You always wear your heart on your sleeve, don't you? Then why are you dating Christopher? Huh? What are you talking about? You were dating Adrian. It is up to me who I want to date. I don't need you to tell me what to do. That's not fair. I'll give Adrian back to you, so you must give Christopher to me. What? Christopher isn't some sort of property. I can't just give him to you. I really don't get it. Besides, it's not up to you to decide. I mean, Christopher refused to date you in the past, right? How did you find out about that? When Christopher started asking me out for dinner in private, we talked about you and your friends. And that's when I heard about that story. But if you can date Christopher, I'm sure that I can date him too. I'm starting to feel more confident. Why you're so confident is a mystery to me. My personality and yours are nothing alike, so it's impossible. But in terms of looks, we can compete with each other. I'm more beautiful than you. Christopher is not the kind of person who judges people only by their looks. If he were the type of person who would just chase a woman so easily, I wouldn't have decided to be engaged to him. I don't like the way you say that. I should have continued to approach Christopher instead of Adrian. Ruth, You're getting married soon, right? That's a rude thing to say to Adrian. You took him away from me and started dating. It doesn't matter. It's not your business anymore. I can't believe you're happier than me. Happiness is different for everyone, and I don't think it's right to compare yourself to someone else. You should be happy since you're getting married. Silence! I'm going to take Christopher away from you. Are you out of your mind? Looks like you never learned from your mistakes. I'm sorry, but that's impossible. I've done it once, so I can do it again for sure. I'm confident. Don't underestimate me. I won't allow you to marry a man with better personality. I don't know why you're so hell-bent on turning me into your enemy, but it's definitely not going to happen this time. Why don't you just act tough while trembling with fear? When I say I'll do something, I'll do it. You'll see. No, you really shouldn't do that because you're wasting your energy. Christopher is reading this message since he's next to me. No kidding! What are you doing? You're a jerk! You can't just show it to him without my permission. Then, can you please stop interrupting our date? What? I was so happy to have a date with him today, but you texted me out of the blue. I was so scared that I asked Christopher to read it together. Then you started to pick a fight with me, then declared that you were going to steal Christopher away from me. We're laughing about it right now. Christopher said that he's scared too. What? Why did you do this to me? I'm so embarrassed. I can't go to work anymore. I didn't do anything. You said it all on your own, didn't you? Oh, and I don't think you know about this, but Christopher and Adrian are friends. I beg your pardon? Who would want their friend to marry a woman who often changes her mind? No way! Christopher just told me that I'll let Adrian know about this. Christopher is such a kind person, isn't he? He said he can't just let his friend end up with a broken heart. You're kidding, right? Don't do that! You'll ruin our marriage! If you're going to get married with such a random feeling, it's better to quit. Wouldn't it be better for both of you? I don't owe Adrian anything, but since he's Christopher's dear friend, I have no choice but to help him. I'm sorry! I got a little carried away. I won't say or do anything like this again, so please forgive me. I don't mind, but since Christopher is mad at you, he might not be able to do it. It's obvious, since you just mocked his friend. Why don't you just explain to Christopher that he misunderstood? I don't want to help you. You stole Adrian from me. I'm sorry, but you have to give up. After knowing all the facts, I hope Adrian will say that he still wants to marry you. Oh no! That's absolutely impossible! Hey, please help me! I want to marry Adrian! As soon as you found out that you couldn't take Christopher from me, you changed your mind again. I feel sorry for Adrian, despite everything that's happened. It's a tragedy that the woman he fell in love with has such a nasty personality. Poor Adrian. I'm sorry! I'm really sorry! I won't do anything to hurt Adrian anymore! Please forgive me! You should say that to Adrian instead of me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I already invited Adrian to our conversation. What do you mean? It's been a while since I've talked to Adrian, so I'm in a delicate state of mind. But with Christopher here, I think I'll be fine. I can't believe this is happening! I'm sorry that I can't help you. I don't even want to help you. What goes around comes around. You deserve that. Please, pick up, Emily. You have to be on my side. We're friends, right? Of course not. I don't even consider you a friend of mine anymore. Well then, what happens next is between you and Adrian. You should discuss it properly. I don't want you to contact me persistently again. I'm going to block you now. Farewell. Don't block me! Are you still there? Hey! Reply to me, Emily! Adrian hurriedly came into the store in frustration. He was so shocked to hear the truth. After he's back home, he spent most of his time resting on his bed. It can't be helped since he has chosen the wrong woman. He deserves that. He apologized to me for what happened in the past. He was happy to hear that I got engaged to Christopher. Ruth's aura of happiness disappeared and she became unhappy all at once. People in the company heard that she is no longer engaged to Adrian. She resigned from her job, perhaps because she couldn't stand hearing the bad rumors about her in the company anymore. Ruth was punished for trying to ruin other people's lives. Me and Christopher are deeply in love with each other, and I'm currently enjoying the happiest time in my whole life.